Good morning, everyone. My voice audible?
Yeah, good morning, ma'am.
Okay.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So, as these are the demo sessions, that is the reason we are waiting for the students. Regular classes will start on time at 7 a.m. So, today we'll see the features of Linux. Why Linux? We are in the shell scripting class. So, why Linux? Why people are switching to Linux? Why many organizations are switching to Linux operating system, and all the technologies are coming with Linux operating system. So why Linux? The features we'll see in today's session. Okay. So as I told you, uh, in these classes, I'll give the basics of Linux, which is required for your shell scripting, or which is required for your further any sessions you are going. It latest technologies you are learning. So basic operating systems you should know how to use. So for that reason, here I'll give the basics of Linux. Okay. So before discussing about the features, we will see what are the features we have in Linux. Okay, so open source. Why Linux means we have many reasons. So the first reason is open source. Source code we get along with the operating system. Source code we will get along with the operating system. So operating system is free to everyone. Operating system directly we can install and you can use. No need to pay for the operating system. There is no license key separately for this. So you can install and you can use it. So in Windows means it is not like that. If you want to use genuine Windows operating system means we need to pay for the operating system license key. Single user, 3 users, 6 users, based on number of users, they will charge for the operating system. Nowadays, if you're purchasing a new laptop, so they're charging extra 2 to 3,000 for the operating system. So they are charging extra amount and they are installing and giving Windows operating system. So because the operating system is not free there, we need to pay for the license key. But coming to Linux, it is open source. Source code you will get along with the operating system. And we can modify the operating system as per our requirement. If you want to do any changes, if you want to create your own commands also, we can create here. If you want to change the complete view of operating system also, we can change the view. But for that, we need to know C++ 100%. If you know C 100%, we can change complete operating system. Everything you can change. We have that option. We don't change it. We have the option. Even if you have using shell scripting, we can create our own commands also. So we have that option because here source code is editable. Right option is enabled here. So first reason is open source. Source code we get along with the operating system. And second feature is multitasking. Multiple tasks we can do at a time. This feature is available in most of the operating system. Even in Windows also we have that feature. Multiple tasks we can do at a time. Like we can open multiple applications at a time. We have that option in Windows also. And next one is multi-user. So multi-users means, so can you tell me how many types of operating systems are there? Any idea? How many types of operating systems are there? Any idea?
No, Madhuri.
There are three types. We have three types of operating systems. See, 95, 98, ME, NT, XP, Vista, Unix, Linux, Solaris, Mac, Jetmac, OSP 390, 2007, 2008, 2010, 2011, 2012, 17, 16, 17, Linux, Unix, Mac, Solaris, Jetmac. These all list of operating system. There are more than 135 operating systems we have. So question is types of operating system. List. So there are three types. Single user, single task, single user, multitask, and the third one is multi-user, multitask. So we have three types of operating systems. Single user, single task means only one user can log in. That user can perform only one task. If they open one application, in the same time they want to open another application, they cannot open. That is called single user, single task. Example for single user, single task is DOS, disk operating system. That is our first operating system. There we can perform only one task. If Adobe Reader is open, MS Office is open, in the same time if you want to listen the songs, you cannot do that. It can do only one task. Next is single user, multitask. Here also, how many users list it is displaying. We can log in as only one user. That user can perform multiple tasks. That user can perform multiple tasks. Like if you open Adobe Reader, at the same time you want to open MS Office, you want to listen the songs, you want to watch movie, you want to open Maya software, you want to open a virtual machine, you want to open Packet Tracer, GNS3, different applications you want to run. You can do that. But only one user at a time. If you want to log in as another user, means first we log out from one user, then we log in into another user. So that is single user, multi-task. Okay. So example for this is Windows. In Windows, how many users listed is displaying, still you can log in as only one user. If you want to log in as another user, means first we log out from one user, then we log in into another user. So example for single user multitask is Windows. And next one is multi-user multitask. Multiple users can log in at a time and they can perform multiple tasks. One user is logged in the same time, without logging out from one user. If you want to log in into another user, you can log in here. And that users can perform multiple tasks. So multi-user, multitasking. Example for this is Linux. And this I will show practically. Yeah, we have user administration topic. There I will show it practically. Okay, how to create multiple users, how to switch to multiple users at a time without logging out, that I will show. So this is also feature of Linux. Multiple users can log in and they can perform multiple tasks. And next one is portability. Can be installed on all hardware architecture. We don't require any special hardware environment. If you go with Sun, Solaris, if you want to install, means we need all the architecture, all the hardware environment from Sun hardware. If you are installing AIX server, we need all IBM architecture, hardware environment. Then only you can install AIX server. But Linux, if you want to install, means we don't require any specific hardware environment. Not only Linux, even Windows also, we don't require any specific hardware environment. And in Linux, if you have least hardware environment also, we can install Linux operating system. 512 MB RAM is there, 10 GB hard disk is there. You can go with Linux operating system. It supports. With least hardware environment also, we can go with Linux operating system because it works with command line interface. So least environment is there also. It supports it. Are you getting what I'm explaining? You can message me. Are you getting what I'm explaining? Can someone respond?
Yes, yes, Madhuri.
Done, done. Thank you. So open source code we get along with the operating system. Operating system is free to everyone. We can do multiple tasks at a time and multiple users can log in at a time. And in any hardware environment, we can install Linux operating system. And next one is scalability. Same operating system can be used on a desktop to a supercomputer. Normal desktop PC to supercomputer. Operating system is same. There is no separate operating systems. If you see Windows, there we have two types of operating systems, client operating system and server operating system. First of all, client means which requests for the services. Server means which provides requested services. Okay. So there we have two operating systems. They are client operating system and server operating system. Client operating systems means 95, 98, XP, Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, Windows 11. These are the client operating systems. Server operating systems means NT 2000, 2003, 2008, 2012, 2016. These are the server operating systems. So there we have separate operating systems for server machines and client machines. If you install Windows 11, there if you want to configure any servers means we cannot configure. Again, we need to uninstall that operating system and we need to be install server operating system. Then only we can go with Windows server applications. Like you want to configure DNS, DHCP, this is all we need server operating system. Okay, so if you want to be Windows administrator or if you want to be perfect in Windows means we should learn both client operating system settings, server operating system settings, options, features, everything. But coming to Linux, here we have single operating system for server PCs as well as client PCs. So in your PC, if you install one operating system, Linux operating system, so there that PC you can use as a client PC as well as server PC. As per your requirement, you can use. So, and what are the practicals you are doing here? What are the commands you are using here? The same commands will execute in real time also. Operating system is same. Versions may change, but commands are same. View only changes. If version is changing means mostly views will change. Some extra commands they will add, but most of the versions work same only. Installation process may change. Okay. Operating system is same here. Commands are same. So what we learn, it works till end of the courses. So that is also advantage here. Single operating system can be used for normal desktop PC to supercomputer. And reliability because no downtime, 24/7. So if you do any changes, if you install something, if you uninstall something, if you create something, no need to restart the computer. In Windows means it is not like that. Something if you install, if you uninstall, even if you update also, it will ask you to restart the computer. Here, no need to restart the computer. So that is also advantage, no downtime. And next one is security. Linux is secure because inbuilt IP tables are there. IP table is nothing but firewalls. In Windows, we call it as firewall. Here we call it as IP tables. Okay, and SC Linux means secured enhanced Linux. Secure enhanced Linux. IP tables are used to secure networking files. SC Linux is used to secure local files. Okay, so all these features in Linux administration course we will discuss, practically. Here in, as we are in shell scripting classes, we are not going to see all these features practically, but few I will show practically. If you are into Linux administration means there all the features practically also will show. So it is secure. One reason is inbuilt IP tables are there. IP table is nothing but firewalls. If you want, you can enable or disable. And next one. It works with command line interface. While Linux is secure, it works with command line interface. So those who know the commands, they can only configure something. If you want to enter into your computer also, we use everything commands only. To log in, to log out, to restart, to shut down, for everything we use commands. Okay, so it is secure. Those who know commands, they can only configure. See, it works with command mode or command line interface, but don't think it is difficult. Linux is easy only. Commands, no need to remember all the commands because whenever I execute something command, I'll make a note and I will share with you. So no need to worry about the commands. Okay. So first reason why it is secure, inbuilt IP tables are there, firewalls are there. Second reason, it works with command line interface. And next, it doesn't support exe files. Linux doesn't support exe files. So that is also one reason why Linux means. And next, for every user, password authentication is compulsory. Linux is secure because for every user, password authentication is compulsory. Without password, we cannot log in into users. In Windows, once users are created, and if we don't generate any password to that user, means if you just click on the user account, it will allow us to log in into the computer. But in Linux, without password, we cannot access user accounts. So Linux is secure because password authentication is compulsory for every user. And next, Linux is secure. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. Without password, we can encrypt a file by assigning password. Once a file is encrypted by password, if someone is trying to check content of your file, it will display the content in encrypted format. And if someone is trying to enter into your file, it will ask for the password. So without password, no one can access your data. I'm repeating this point. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. Once a file is encrypted, if someone is trying to check content of your file, it will show the content in encrypted format. If someone is trying to enter into your file, it will ask for the password. Okay, so what is this encryption? How to assign the password? This I will show. We have editor concept. There I will show this. This is also very easy, practical, not at all difficult. Okay, so that I will show in our class. So Linux is secure. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. And Linux is secure because it works with configuration files, no setup files, no next, finish. If you want to enable any servers like DNS, DHCP, FTP, Apache, whatever servers you want to install, we need to edit configuration file, no next, finish. No auto runs, no setup files. So Linux is secure. So those who know how to configure, they can only configure servers in our computer. And as an administrator, what you are configuring, your system accepts that only. Okay, and once it is configured, we can encrypt our configuration file also. So once it is encrypted, others cannot see, access our servers. So that is also one reason why Linux means. So these are the features of Linux. Even it is virus free, free from virus because of Linux kernel. There is a inbuilt kernel in our operating system. Okay, so what kernel will do is before transferring the data to hardware environment, first kernel checks the data which is sent by shell. First kernel checks the data. Okay, and whether the data is supported by hardware environment or not. If the data is supported by hardware environment, then only it transfers the data to hardware. Otherwise, it rejects back. If something virus is coming, it rejects back. If something files are coming or data is coming which is not supported by hardware environment, it rejects back. So that is also one reason why Linux means. For shell and kernel notes, I will give in our shell scripting topics. Okay, so these are the features of Linux. Scalability, operating system is same for normal desktop PC to supercomputer. Reliability, because no downtime, 24/7 it works because no need to restart the computer. It automatically updates everything without restarting computer. Security, because inbuilt IP tables are there and it is secure. Inbuilt IP tables are there. Linux is secure because it works with command line interface. Linux is secure because for every user, password authentication is compulsory. Linux is secure. It doesn't support exe files. Linux is secure. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. Linux is secure because no setup files, everything you'll get as a configuration files. So these are the few reasons why Linux means. So is this clear?
Yes.
Clear, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
So in the next session, I will explain about file system hierarchy of Linux. Once we install Linux operating system, we will get some default directories. Okay, so what are the directory means folder? What are the default directories we will get along with operating system that we'll see in our tomorrow's session. As this are the demo session, so I'm not giving more topics at a time, but I will not repeat the concepts. These are the concept of our course only. So I will go with less topics starting. Once the demo session is completed, so we will go, I'll take 7 to 8 class. And whenever something I'm explaining, just concentrate what I'm explaining, that is enough. Notes I will share. As I told you, maybe any new students are there, it seems. That is why I'm telling again. So daily, once I complete explanation, I will share the notes to Telegram group. So what you need to do is after registering for this course, ask them to add into the Telegram group. Telegram group is separate group. That is not public group where they are giving all the updates. It is separate group for our class. Okay. So in that group, I will share the notes. Whatever the commands I'm executing, practicals, whatever I'm executing, practically commands, everything I'll share the notes directly. See, I'll show. If something topic I'm explaining means, I'll make a note like this. For example, like this. If something notes if something I'm explaining, I'll make a note. Like this. Which command is used for what purpose? I'll make a note. like this, to zoom in, to zoom out, to open new terminal, everything. I'll make a note and I will share. Like this, groups will be there. So I will share there. For every batch, there will be a group. So I'll share there. See, if topic is completed, I'll make a note and I will share like this. So just concentrate what I'm explaining enough. And recording videos means the admin team will share the recording videos. So that you need to ask them only. Daily, once the topic explanation is completed, I will share the notes. Okay, and recording videos you'll get from the admin team. You're clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is about today's session. Any doubts are there, you can ask me. You can message me. You can ask me here itself when I'm explaining something. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. You can message me on the chat box. I will read and I'll respond. Or you can ask me directly, no issues. And when you are doing any practicals after finishing the class or before theory session, whenever you are doing any practicals, if you have any doubts, any confusion is there, you can message me. I will respond. You can message me on the Telegram. I will respond. Okay. And the Telegram group will be permanent group. So you can message me anytime after finishing the course also. If there is any doubts, you can message me there. No issues.
Madhuri? Hello?
Yeah, Karthik?
Yes. Tomorrow we don't have classes, right? Every weekend we don't have class, right? Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Monday to Friday, Karthik.
Okay, okay. Thanks for
Classes will
again.
be from Monday to Friday.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, Kiki, did you join late? Open source means, Kiki, I'm explaining. Open source means source code we will get along with the operating system. So we can modify the operating system as per our requirement, and open source code is source code you will get along with the operating system. So operating system is free to everyone. Operating system is free. No need to pay for any license key. There is no separate license key for this, so no need to pay for the operating system. And if you want to do any modifications, we can modify the operating system. Any commands, if you want to create your own commands, you can create. Okay. So open source means source code we get along with the operating system. Multitasking means multiple tasks can be done at a time. And multi-users means multiple users can log in at a time. Okay. And portability means any hardware environment we can install Linux. We don't require any specific hardware environment. Like if you go with AIX server, which we use in IBM machines. If you are using AX server, it requires IBM computers. All IBM architecture only it required. Then only we can install AX server. So in Linux means we don't require any specific hardware environment. It supports all hardware environment. Okay. So it doesn't require any specific hardware environment. We can install in any hardware environment. It works. Okay. So next is scalability means can be installed in all hardware environment. I mean, from normal desktop PC to supercomputer, operating system is same. So what operating system we use in normal desktop PC? Same operating system we use in server PCs also. We don't have any separate client operating system and server operating system. Operating system is same to everyone. So that is scalability. And reliability because no need to restart our computer. If you are installing something, applications or servers you are installing, or you are uninstalling something, if you are updating any servers, okay, whatever you are doing, no need to restart computer manually. Without restarting the computer manually, we can update all the changes to our computer. Okay, so how to do that means I will show practically. No, we don't have that practical as this is a shell scripting. In Linux administration means I will show that also practically. Okay, so reliability means can be installed. I mean, scalability means can be installed in a normal desktop PC to supercomputer. Operating system is same. Same operating system can be installed from normal desktop PC to supercomputer. Reliability because 24/7, no downtime, no need to restart. Generally in Windows means if you are installing any applications, if you are uninstalling any applications, even if you update your antivirus also, it will ask you to restart computer. But here, if you do any changes also, no need to restart computer. So no downtime. Okay, so Linux is secure because inbuilt IP tables are there, mean firewalls are there. Linux is secure because it works with command line interface. So if you want to configure something in Linux, so we need to know commands. Then only we can configure. Without knowing commands, others cannot access our computer. Linux is secure because it doesn't support exe files. Linux is secure because for every user, password authentication is compulsory. Linux is secure. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. I will show that practically. We can encrypt a file by assigning password. So Linux is secure because there is no setup files. Everything you will get as a configuration file. We need to configure manually. Okay, so these are the few reasons why Linux is secure. Is these points are clear, KK? No downtime means, say for example, if you go with Windows machine, if you are using Windows operating system, sometimes you can see in our laptop also, when you are trying to restart, I mean, when you are trying to shut down, here it will show. You'll get the options like when you click on shutdown, you'll get the options. Updates are ready to be installed. If it is updating, it requires some time, like it will show either we need to restart or update shut down the computer. After updating, it will show that, right? So once you click on update, after updating everything, either we need to restart the computer or we need to shut down the computer. Then only it can update. Even in organizations also, Microsoft people will send patches, updates to server machines. They will send every Thursday or Friday evening, they will send the patches, updates they will send. Okay, so what administrators will do is they will install all the updates which are required for the server. They will install all updates. After installing all updates, okay, it will ask, system will ask, server will ask them to restart computer. Okay, before restarting computer, what administrators will do is they will give the information to employees and or users. They will give the information that there will be 15 minutes downtime, 20 minutes downtime. They will send the mails to all the employees, because after installing patches, it requires to restart the computer. So if it is restarted computer means that is downtime only, no? Backend, if any process is running, any applications are running, any servers are running, it will stop everything. Then it will start everything again. We need to start everything manually after restarting. So that is downtime only. That is the reason, if you observe, sometimes if you're doing any transitions, like if through Google Pay, Phone Pay, if you're doing any transitions, you'll get server down temporarily. You'll get the messages like that. Because when the main server is restarting, all the end connectors, everything will get down. So that is downtime. But coming to Linux, so in Linux, no need to restart the computer. Whatever changes we do, no need to restart manually computer. Without restarting only, we can update everything. That is why no downtime, 24/7. Is that clear, KK? Are you clear, KK? Are you there? Done. Are you clear? You got the point? Done. So any more doubts anyone can ask me? So we will meet tomorrow at 7 a.m.